this is...
Why is the whole fire department here?
There's a fire right over there. The fire is close.
Yeah.
So we're intentionally driving into the spot where all the forest fires are that kill everybody?
I guess it has been here for a really long time.
Yeah, it's been contained.
But we're gonna wander into it. Pat, did this trip meet your expectations?
Everything but the hunting, yes.
It was a hunting trip. Did this trip meet your expectations?
We could have seen a few more deer.
You ready to die?
No.
I'm
ready
told
to
your
hunt.
Wife you might not come back?
I did not tell her that. Did you tell yours?
When you give her the satellite number, she'll know.
I'm ready.
Check her out.
Did you put these brackets in too, or what? Are those new? These are new too? These brackets?
Somewhere there. Those are new for the fridge.
Oh, okay.
And I strapped the spare tire up above the fridge.
What's going on here? Holy shit.
So that goes to the generator.
Okay.
It feeds through the bottom.
Yeah.
And then it runs the 110 outlets, the 110 LED lights. And then I've got a battery charger so we can charge our battery, but the battery also charges when the truck is going. And the battery runs the fan and the one dome light so that we can pop a window and not have to run the generator. He needs to get some grass seed. Didn't he build this 5 years ago?
No, motherfucker, I just finished the garage.
Joey! We didn't even show off our rig yet. Brian, get the hell out of there. I'm trying to shoot a video.
How good is it? Good. You?
I gotta pee, Joey, too.
I did too.
Why are you wearing that fucking scarf? Are you masking? Do we have to mask if we come in and pee?
No, but if we go somewhere, I fucking didn't want it buried.
Oh,
in
we
this
don't
shit.
wear them.
You just
You're
wait till
gonna
you
be
get
that
out
guy.
west. You have to wear them. Really? Yeah, they'll fucking throw you out.
We're gonna have to be like that cab show. Yo, 3 questions. If you get 2 of them right, you get the prize. Who's gonna win the election?
Donald.
Who would you rather sleep with? Biden or Trump? In a 10.
That was 3-way?
No, a 10.
Oh, just Jesus.
Hey, Jen, how you doing?
Right, can you get up the polar finder? Like taxi cab?
Yeah, so...
Wear a mask into a restaurant to eat, but not a seatbelt at 85? You banana out of my teeth, bro. Why do we need GPS?
I wouldn't
You're gonna really need it.
wouldn't have got married to her.
What do you mean we don't need
It's
it? Our
helpful.
phones don't work.
Moved to North Carolina. And in North
We
Carolina,
need it.
I went and tried out.
You were supposed to explain to the viewers why we need it, and you're like, well, we don't need it.
Oh, we're talking to the...
Yeah, you're teaching.
Go to college.
That guy's been talking for 26 hours. He's still talking.
Yeah, I can't believe he hasn't run out of things to say.
Well, when you make it up, it's endless.
That's true. Oh, look at this.
Holy,
Oh no.
that just happened.
You need to make sure he's okay.
Now there's cops right ahead of us. That just happened.
That cop might need help.
There is somebody in there. There is blood and everything all over that fucking mattress.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This is bad.
Should we ask?
Yes, you need to talk to somebody.
Hey, we got a couple of questions for you. Are you able to tell us where the location of this fire is?
It's up on the ridge. Not that old.
How far do you think?
Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it what direction is it moving?
I mean, I guess mostly it'd be that way towards Green Mountain and then north.
It is.
Most of the roads going up the mountain are closed.
Okay.
I think probably what trailhead is that? I forget the trailhead. That's also, I think most of the stuff going up the mountain is what's closed. I don't know if you go. There's some.
So do they just
Are fires just part of life?
Yeah, I guess out here.
They ain't worried about it one bit. He's like, no, the fire's over there. You can go in up here.
I think they go only one then. 504. That's bullshit.
The only other one was Green Mountain Trail, which is what he said was on fire. We're gonna spend a week sitting in his hot tub.
Catching fish.
Hopefully, he at least serves us some venison. Pat's so fucking mad he ain't said a word.
I said to Brian, the only thing I heard from that guy was half of 16A is on fire.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Which is a huge problem.
Which is an enormous problem because
Yeah.
then it just means the smoke and everything's gonna billow over into the rest of the fucking half.
How much did we spend on hunting tags?
$400.
Yeah, $400.
Each?
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurts a little bit. I'm gonna be okay.
Can you go hunt anywhere else?
We can go
So there
hunt
are-
or fish somewhere.
Wait, so there are 2 other zones that we can hunt in.
What do you mean? You're just bringing this to us now?
No. I said that on the way in. Where are you guys at?
Which zones?
I have to
Are
look
any
them
of them on fire?
up. No.
Let's go to those.
Well, so
I can't believe this. This is crazy to me. People just fight fires for months in the forest,
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
and they lose constantly.
Yeah, they just
And they
go
just
till
keep
they
coming back.
till the weather changes.
Yeah.
Typically.
Did you see me just resist the fight?
I know, but it would make such cool fucking video.
I don't think you understand that this isn't TV. We don't come back next week on the next episode.
We're fine.
So, get you guys caught up to speed. Joe told us the forest fire wouldn't be an issue. Our entire hunting section is actually on fire, and the place we're supposed to stay at has sprinklers out because that's going to stop an entire 4,000 forest acre fire from burning everybody to death. Because they're just going to sit in the hot spring and drink Mai Tais and pretend it's not happening. So now we're heading to Elk City to find some friends that are also in the same predicament and see them where they're hunting. Or figure out if we can get in the north side of 16A, because that won't be on fire till Thursday, which gives us a day to hunt. Do you blame Joe?
No.
Do you blame Joe?
No.
I blame Joe. Good looking camp, fellas. Joey,
This is gonna work.
do you approve? Brian Heim?
Yeah, man. It's fucking way better than a tent.
Tomorrow tent. Oh, who let these bugs
Oh
in?
my god, tomorrow tent.
Who?
No, that wasn't a plan, even from the beginning.
You understand the whole bucket list was to live in the mountains and shoot mule deer.
Are we streaming live?
Because I need something to fucking look through.
We are streaming live.
Did you bring your binoculars? It looks like one of them bears. One of them circles.
Wheelie! Wheelie! There's a lot of work carrying them bikes.
Well,
I enjoyed riding them better.
I almost wonder if we don't walk it from here. 'Cause
Yeah, you
can
can't keep doing what we were
set a
doing.
pace.
There's no point.
No.
There's too many down trees.
You're just working harder, I think.
Way
At least
harder.
we can set a pace and be like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
'cause otherwise we're gonna be doing this every fucking 20 minutes and then stopping.
Yep.
Well, how much further are we before we hit that?
It's a long
ridge.
fucking ways. So we either have to make
Like
a
we're
choice,
halfway or a
not
quarter way?
It's still 5 miles. And it's not getting better, right?
No, you can't go
Why
5
don't we
miles.
go the
yeah.
other direction? Elevation 6137. Still no deer.
There's a mountain lion. He's going that way, which is where we came from. We're pretty sure he's trying to kill us. But we're gonna kill him first. Well, Joe is, because he has that legal tag. And how we ended up here. Why aren't we in Hot Springs on 16A South? Hey, can you be quiet? We're trying to make a movie. We're trying to make a movie.
Very photogenic.
Are you leaving?
Huh?
Are you leaving?
No, I'm just putting my stuff back.
Okay.
So about 2 months ago, a forest fire started.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Are you done now?
And they thought they had it managed for the past month. They got it pushed over to the south end of the section where
What'd the guy say when you asked him a week ago if there was any smoke around here?
no smoke. The
Those
fire was
are supposed to be mountains, and then there's another set of mountains up there. But you can't see anything but smoke. Okay, so no smoke.
no smoke. The fire was almost out, going into a space that was already burnt up. But then the wind changed direction 2 days ago while we were on the road on the way here. The guy would have called us, but they have no phone service out here. They flew in a couple hundred firefighters, and the fire's about 6,000 acres now.
It's got to be more than that now.
Well,
that was
now
yesterday.
it's probably more.
According to Brian's map, it's about
the fire? What are they called?
the Sizzler.
Shizzler.
Sizzler.
It isn't Shizzler. I think it's like, is it Sizzler? We go with Sizzler. We go.
I think it's like 20% now. Brian's phone, I think it doubled in size today.
Springs place is more.
Yeah, the place we were supposed to stay at, we think is gone. He had 4 sprinklers out when we left. I feel like that wasn't enough.
So,
Now we have to resort to basically hunting mountainsides instead of hunting across
Mountainsides.
peaks.
And the only thing we've seen today, besides dirt bike trails, has been a mountain lion, which means that there's not going to be any deer in the area either. So now we don't know if we are the ones being circled by the mountain lion or if the mountain lion is circling something else.
Oh, Joe. Sorry to let you finally get the slowest one here. You're dead.
So
Brian and I went for a walk to go get water and fill up the Nalgins at a tributary. Is that a tributary that runs down? So when we did that, we found a bunch of sign, and we also realized we're never walking in the mountains again. But we did find a dirt bike trail that goes right down where there's some insane sign. The amount of sign we found down there is out of control.
I've never seen scrapes on trees that big, like that right there. A pine tree like that.
If we could have just took video, if only we had a video camera, we could have gotten some footage of that. But we thought we were going to kill something behind every tree, so I was super focused. I had my gun off safety, and I pointed it at everything I moved. None of that's true. So, it's 3:56 now. The plan is to sit here for probably, another hour? So we have enough daylight to ride back. Brian says we have to go back the way we came, like 15 miles.
And creep across that hillside.
That would be cool. And you sure it wasn't a bobcat that had a tail?
It was very large.
Really?
Huge.
Like you big?
Yes. Every bit of 6 feet.
That would have been so sick. Why didn't you kill it?
We
couldn't get a shot on
and
it.
you could blatantly see it. Like the
Were you
signs.
waiting for a better shot, or do you think now back you should have spined it?
There wasn't even a chance.
It wasn't a chance.
Oh,
By the
she
time
was
we
clipping?
By the time we
It
got
wasn't
set up,
clipping,
it was
just moving along.
What would you say now our odds of actually killing something are after getting out there for a full day?
0.09%.
Brian?
Well, I'm a little bit more optimistic than that. I would say
1%.
1.5%.
Pat?
I'm gonna say 20%. Going high.
Oh, come on now.
Going high.
I think one of us is going to kill one. It's not going to be a big one, but we're going to kill one. And it might be a doe, but Joe's going to shoot one.
We have a better chance of seeing deer today. That is for sure.
We do. And with camping in there, so our plan is we're going to actually set up where we sat yesterday, saw the mountain lion, and then found a ton of sign. We're going to set up camp, and we're going to stay there until we get a mule deer. Or 3 days, whichever comes first, because we only have enough food for 3 days. And I don't think we can live off of red squirrels. You only get 2 of them meals a day, that's why you have 6.
Okay.
Those aren't snacks, those are meals.
There goes your 5 meals.
So where we're at is, we just drove, how many hours? What time is it? 11. 2 hours. We drove an hour on the dirt bikes with 100 pounds on our backs. Got to the campsite within 100 feet.
100 yards.
100 yards, and met up with a local who laughed hysterically when we told him we were here to hunt mule deer. And so now
We're smart enough to know that we should leave.
we were smart enough to know better we should leave when he said you guys should leave. And he told us where we should go, where there's muleys, which is section 20. The Salmon River, if we can make it that far. But on our way to the Salmon River, anywhere in
Salmon
there.
River.
Salmon River. That's not how he said it. Salmon. But super nice guy. Told us to pack our shit up, get the fuck out of here because we're in the wrong
Because
spot.
he's hunting out there and he doesn't want us in his zone.
Because he saw us park by him yesterday
Get
with our
the
dirt
fuck
bikes, and he
outta
knew if he
here.
would just tell us to go 100 miles south, we would.
So we moved into a burn area that burned about 8 years ago. 6 years ago. of shots from here. However, the smoke from the fire, from the wildfire that's just to the north of us, as daybreak happened, it was very clear here on all around the mountain. As the morning goes on and it gets a little bit warmer, the smoke is moving in, making it to where our rangefinders can't even get a reading across to the other side of the mountain. We plan on glassing this area, all 4 of us, till about 10 o'clock, seeing if we see any movement. If we don't, we're going to pack up and we're going to head down or further southeast to a place along the Salmon River.
Yep. He values his life more than anybody else's in this truck. And the reaction of us was priceless. We know.
Yeah. It was not a shocker.
What? Do you also value your opinion more than everybody else's in this truck? What? Is it
What I'm
possible you don't
saying
value
is-
our opinions or lives at all? What?
What I'm saying is, I will be
Are you
extremely
going to try to make this a
careful.
good thing?
It is a good thing.
Oh, it's really good that you value your opinions and lives.
Because
but
at
more
the
than ours.
moment, everybody's lives is in my hand. This hand and this hand.
And take this in. There's the river. There's where we're headed, right there. But we gotta go back and forth 5 more times to get there.
Oh,
But
is that road down there by that river?
we're
to the
hoping
left
that's
side
what
of
we're
that?
praying for. That could be the walking trail, and we might have to take this all the way back.
Could just sit here and, you know, take the scenery in and do some reflecting. Just for an hour. You know? Nothing wrong with that.
Figure out where
Maybe we could do a, you know, compliment circle. Joe?
I really like how you drove down the mountain. You did a great job.
I really like that we're not listening to Joe anymore.
You missed the whole point of the conference call.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
That's where you compliment each other.
Oh. I am really impressed on how you two no longer listen to Joe.
Better?
It's just
Well, we're no longer in Idaho. We kind of threw in the towel on the muleys, drove all through the night till about 2 a.m. to South Dakota, and now we're on a trout stream, as you can see. Joe's peeing. Joe, say hi. And Brian and Pat are coming up the road there. We got some crawlers, and we are gonna pull some rainbows out of here and catch, cook, clean. Catch, clean, cook. So we'll take you guys along on that adventure. I've got pretty high hopes. I was here about 20 years ago with my dad, and we just cleaned up on some rainbows. So should be good. I've already seen a couple good sized ones chasing a daredevil, but we're gonna hoof it up to the top and then fish our way down. Fish on, baby. Bring him in. Oh, there's another one attacking him. Flip him up here. Don't get him tangled. Nice trout. Look at that lunker. I don't know if I videoed any of that because I got all excited.
Wow. That is a gorgeous trout.
Hold him up. Grab him by the bottom lip with your thumb. Right by put your thumb in his mouth and grab his bottom lip and hold him out. You gotta hold tight because they have sharp teeth. You gonna show me that fish so I can go fishing?
Damn. Fish on.
Oh, lost him. Oh, he's still there. Did he bite twice in a
Oh, he's
row?
going for it.
He got my worm. Oh, Oh, he's a one fish.
Oh, he's huge. That is a big ass fish.
Oh, look at that. Ow, they have really sharp teeth. Why didn't you tell me?
That is huge, man.
That's gonna be yummy. Catch, clean, cook, baby. I hope them other guys are doing this good. Where's your stringer at?
Fish on. That looks like a sucker. You want to eat suckers?
No,
Really? Big.
no. Not when we got trouts.
Well, I don't know. These we can fish fry. You don't want to fillet and fish fry these?
No, not out here. Survival trip, different story.
In the water. They're right here in the water. You have to keep them cool. They're cooking alive. You fell in? That's good. So you know you're trout fishing. Put these guys in deep water too so that they don't bait in the sun. Don't throw them back in. Yeah, buddy. Stick the knife in its butthole and then run it all the way up to the front of its chin. There you go. Now, yep, now go all the way 3/4 of the way through. Don't go all the way through and hit the rock, but 3/4. Right there. Stop, put your knife down. Put your knife down. Grab the head. Pull straight down and the guts and head will all come with it. There you go, bud. You chuck that over by that rock. Over there.
Not right there.
Or by these kids, whatever. And then there's going to be a poop line, a blood line running down its whole back. You scrape that with your fingernail. And squish her in the water and scrape it with your fingernail and squish it in the water.
Hi guys. Having fun? Yeah. Terrific today.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
I can cut them. Or clean them, Brian, if you want to cut them.
Okay. And I saw some struggles there with some tangles. Would you say it was the pole?
For the first hour, it was a struggle. Constant trees, snags.
But then you figured it out?
I figured it well.
What'd you change?
Got on fish. Fish bit the hooks versus the rocks.
You quit dragging your line across the bottom of the...
I let it sit.
Yeah, you can't cast and reel in the old trout creek.
I think I properly placed my sinker to about 2 feet from the boat.
2 feet you went with?
1.5 to 2 feet range.
Yeah.
That helped. I think I was like 3 to 4. I think it was moving on me. That didn't help. Well, my best part was Pat and I limiting out and you guys not. So
I believe you guys actually got more than your limit. Didn't
No,
you
we
guys
did
get
not.
11?
No,
I'm pretty sure they were bragging about getting 11.
No, we put
Yeah,
that one lemon.
the limit's 5 each, but these guys were able to
caught
get
11.
6 and 5.
We kept 10. Well, those were the rules. Right?
simple math. 11 minus 1. Okay.
Which one did you throw back, do you think?
The one on your stringer. Thing number 1. So I put this. I had a stringer with 3 trout. Kind of wrapped it around a rock, sort of.
Should you film since I'm driving?
so I go back maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes
You have to
later.
look at the guy talking.
15 minutes later, and I'm looking left, I'm looking right, I'm like, where's the fish?
Is it
I'm like,
recording?
Pat, where's the fish? So I look downstream, it's about 20 feet downstream.
With
following
the
current.
stringer still on it?
Stringer, 3 fish still on it. So I take my shoes off, kind of go
You
after
stopped to
them.
take your shoes off when all of your fish were
Did.
floating away?
I figured I had time, they were sort of stuck on some
See, I was
branches.
only 50 yards away, and I said, "I'll get them."
Just didn't have time. So then I get there, 2 of them are still on the stringer real nicely. The third one just gets off. I'm like, shit, Pat, we lost one. And then I look down, it's still sitting there,
Is he alive?
alive.
Ah!
Kind of just moving its tail
That
a
was
little bit.
that was the 11th one we left then.
we're like, oh, because we're gonna catch our limits, we'll leave that one.
Okay, so that's
In
the
the
11th
water.
one.
That was
Then
the
what
11th.
happened?
But then I grabbed it.
And put it back on the stringer.
I grabbed it, put it back in the stringer, yes.
So you kept the 11th
No,
one.
no, that was 3. We were only at 3 at that point. It's a simple.
There's some holes in the story, guys. There's some holes in
Not
the
sinking together here.
So,
It's a tangle web we weave when that first we deceive.
Yeah.
and the second one was a fall in. So I'm jumping rock to rock. I got my foot a little wet, then I jumped to the next rock. I slipped right off it. It kind of landed sideways. I held onto my pole the whole while.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why I did that.
No, he didn't hit his head.
Yeah, so I hit my elbow and my arm, but I jumped right back up and caught some fish.
So you fell
Dedicated.
completely in?
Left leg, arm, shirt, side
left,
a little bit.
Pretty much left side.
Yeah, left side.
Went down.
But if you were wondering, I am okay. So. No
Oh, yeah,
concern you
yeah.
guys are about me and my
Well,
safety.
I
I would have
asked
to
that.
say that was the first question I asked him when I saw him. I asked, "Are you okay?" That's right.
Really?
Huh.
I'm just glad that I didn't lie. Because I think I misled you guys a little bit by telling you that I was here fishing and we caught a ton of trout, and I waited until we drove 14 hours to tell you it was 20 years ago. So I was glad that it was not only still here, but that the fish were just as awesome as 20 years ago.
That's pretty amazing. I didn't catch that many fish that fast.
Well, I can't even believe this.
I was really worried about
It's the
these two when we
size.
first started, and we were 3/4 of the way up the river. They hadn't caught a single trout, and we had
Sketchy there.
6 of them
Took
already.
us about an hour to kind of catch our,
Yeah.
you know,
Almost gave up.
catch our bearings.
Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I totally almost did too.
We thought you guys went back to the truck when we hit the spillway.
Yeah. Yeah, that was our take on it. We're like, oh, they're leaving.
Aluminum. Are there 4 or 5 there? 4. Perfect. Did some... That's the second time we
Someone almost had sand and rocks.
Look at the bees.
They like fish better.
Which one do you think better? They seem to really like the fish.
By the river they did. They loved it by the river.
Like, we're in swarm territory now. Hold that right there. Let's get the close up. So that's butter, garlic, pepper,
Creole.
garlic, Creole, salt, black pepper.
No butcher's choice this year. Totally screws
Really
that
that
up.
down, actually.
Ooh,
Oh
heavy
yeah,
on
we're
that.
going heavy. Alright, we need garlic on that one. Tony.
No garlic yet?
No garlic on that
I'll
one.
open it up. I'll open it right up.
Whoa, you stuck your hands right in there?
Oh, we need a little more Creole in there.
We got 4 movies to do. Look like a bunch of pansies without it. Open it up. Alright, there you go.
We got the butter, we got the Creole, salt, pepper, and garlic. Yep, now that we got coals, we can knock them down, flip our grates. I'd keep them nice and high like that right there.
Until I did that. Oh, there we go.
You just stick your crock in there?
There we go.
Got some nice hot coals down in the bottom, and then we got some flames, so we're probably gonna lay them all the way around. I'd say around the perimeter so them flames don't burn them up, because it is a bit flamey. It's a tad schnitch flamey.
You just accused me of stealing your fucking spork all week,
You did.
and we just came to the conclusion that it was mine the whole time.
That is true.
You're the asshole.
You're an asshole, you're an
Maybe in that
asshole.
situation.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know
You're
why.
still the reigning champ. Oh, it's falling apart. That's a good sign.
Smells good.
It smells amazing. Oh yeah, skin falling off. All good signs.
Make sure that it's not.
Mushy.
All right, try some.
It's flaky. It is I would say it's a touch mushy.
Right, that's what I was saying. I
How's
like
it?
mine a little firmer.
Oh, it's pretty firm.
Is it?
Yep. It's got a little bit of stiff to
Totally
it.
done.
Couple more seconds.
Yeah, it needs a
A
little.
little bit.
Just another dash.
Just a little. What is it? Right here, though.
Now this will be
Like
more
5 minutes. Go for all them bones.
They should come off if you scrape this way.
Is it
Should
cold?
Pull them through. Is it what? Cold?
Yeah.
No, it's not cold.
Oh.
It came off the fire, Brian.
But I thought we were saying that it wasn't done enough.
No. Mushy. The back's a little mushy. No, that's really good. That is like perfect.
Okay.
Nice job.
I bet you if we pulled them off and let them
Yeah.
cook sitting here on the table, they'd
Yeah,
be perfect.
Mm.
Set up.
Leave them, yeah.
All right.
Leave them covered.
Yep, bring them on over the long way here.
Wow, you ripped yourself.
Did that might start a fire?
Flip it.
Got an ass shot there.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Nice. How did it look?
That's for the ladies.
How did it look?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, I don't know. They'll probably like it.
Right. Booty
Give me-
oh,
oh.
nice, very nice. Working it,
For the ladies.
working it.
Okay. What's up?
All right, yeah. Leave those go.
This.
That is like, that is perfect.
You can't cook a fish better than that
No.
when it falls completely out of the skeleton. What the fuck was that?
That was an attempt at scouting for a week. Doing some
Boy
fishing,
scouting?
hanging out. Got to see mountain lion. Got to see some wildlife.
None of the things we're hunting for.
Well, we did have a mountain lion tag.
So we basically went on a family trip.
Pretty much. Well, what we did realize is that we can all spend a week together without killing each other again. And this time in a car. Truck, not an RV. So, that's a plus.
Yes.
My favorite part was definitely just being here. Just being here with you guys. Pretty fucking awesome. Realize that Montana is definitely the hot spot for mule deer. So we're going to look into that for next year.
Well, especially if you hunt them at night.
Off the road.
Yeah. There's no night. We're going to Montana next year with a spotlight and a pickup truck.
Yep.
We're going to need the trailer just to throw the deer in. We
Correct.
only got to go one night because then we got to get out of the state. So, we'll see you guys next year, Montana, midnight.
It's a really bad decision. Who the fuck told us to come to
Brian. But you wanted to take the trailer.
I did.
We'd still be coming down that mountain. Well, we'd be trapped in the truck underneath the trailer right now.